Hello, souls and heels. This is Anna Kowalska, your hostess with the mostest. And I'm coming to you today to tell you you are meant to live on purpose and be freaking rich. Not just have money and not just pay your bills, be rich. First, though, I'm going to share with you that I'm doing something I have been wanting to do. Hold on, let me adjust this. I have been wanting to do for a very, very long time, and I have been afraid to do for a very, very long time, and for many reasons. One, I was afraid nobody would come to the party. Two, I was afraid it was going to be too much work. Three, you imagine I had that excuse, but I'm finally doing it. Maggie, hi. Maggie's actually, thanks for joining me. Maggie is my buddy in my project, my accountability buddy in my project, so I'm super excited about that. So what is this thing that I've been wanting to do and just haven't done it until now? Well, I have been in the world of coaching for literally a decade and salivating over people doing online summits. I had judgments about it and I had jealousy about it and I envied those people who had it. And now I am finally doing it myself. I am putting together an online summit, Sacred Success Salon, conversation with 21 experts about what it takes to truly own your power, live your purpose, and claim your prosperity. I'm going to be inviting experts that have helped me get to where I am, who have contributed in some way to my journey, and people who I've been admired for a long time. I'm going to be digging deep with them and bringing you the best of that conversation. So look out. It's launching June 5th, but I'll be doing a whole bunch of conversation and with you about it until then. And I have to tell you, there are moments where I'm scared, there are moments where I doubt, and there are moments where already I feel like, am I making a mistake? So just so you know, being vulnerably raw with you, I have those moments all the time. So now let me jump into the topic today. You are meant to live on purpose and be rich. Few months ago, if you've been watching me, I said I'm no longer talking about money because money has been such a misconstrued topic and I really just want to talk about purpose. But then David Nagel, who you might have heard his name, he gave birth to many other coaches and movements. He came back into my awareness and I started to listen to his podcast. And he reminded me of this awesome little book, The Science of Getting Rich. And he reminded me of one sentence that changed everything for me, how I felt about money and how I felt about being paid handsomely and having no qualms about asking for people to pay me thousands of dollars to work with me. I want to read it to you and then I want to talk about it. Just listen in. You ready? If you find this book, it's on page 21. Hold on. Did I mark the right page? There it is. I marked the wrong page. Page 23. Original substance, which what Wallace D. Wattles called the divine, the source, God, whatever it is that you call. I used to call it higher power. I no longer do because there is no such thing as higher. It's all substance and it's all power and it's all within you. All right. The original substance wants to live all that is possible in you and wants you to have all that you can or will use for the living of the most abundant life. I'm going to read it again, all in one sentence. Original substance wants to live all that is possible in you. I'm going to also add through you, and wants you to have all that you can or will use for the living of the most abundant life. That means that if you want coaching, there is money for it. If you want a house, there is money for it. If you want a course, there is money for it. If it's in your purpose to be somebody who admires beauty, it's actually part of purpose. It has to do with Apollo, these fingers. If you are here to be somebody through whom substance is here to admire beauty whether an artist, designer, somebody who creates beauty in the world, there is money for you to participate in life with the utmost beauty possible. That means you should buy the most amazing designer shoes, the most amazing designer clothes. Your pillows should be made of silk and chenille and whatever else you desire. You should sleep on the most comfortable bed and most comfortable sheets. If you're here to be a leader, you should have access, and you do have access to the most powerful coaching, most powerful coaches and courses and support system to allow you to be a leader. If you are here to be a healer, there is support, financial support in the world out there available for you to be the most powerful healer that you can be. That means eat the best foods, have the best support with your body, have the best support with your energy, work 1 hour a day so you can charge yourself, so then you can fully be present for your clients. If you're here to be a leader, then it's available for you. The original substance, God, divine source, is not the judge of how much you receive. And it will give you as much as you receive, and it will allow yourself to receive, to live your purpose. My life has changed so many different times, right? But one of the biggest things that I've changed in my relationship with money is really getting it in my cells, that there is no judgment from God, source, divine, about how much money I should have. And that if God, divine source, created somebody who designed a particular pair of shoes, it was their purpose to design this amazing pair of shoes, you choose, Jimmy choose, whatever, then there is money for me whose purpose is to enjoy it and appreciate it. There is money for me to buy it. And it is not the source's judgment of whether I can or cannot have it, because source experiences those shoes, making those shoes through that designer, maker, and then experiences the joy of wearing and owning those shoes through me. And that's the only purpose that the source pours through us. There is a flavor, of course, right, of everybody's purpose, but that's the only judgment that, or the only guide that the source has. I want to experience this through you, and I will provide for you as much as you will receive to enjoy that purpose that's yours to create in the world, to live through you in the world. I will provide as much financial substance, money, as you will allow yourself to receive. When I really got that, and it came right along the same conversation as living on purpose, and really getting in my bones that nobody else will ever appreciate that pair of Jimmy shoes as much as I will. Nobody else will appreciate that car. Cayenne Pepper is my next car. It's called Cayenne. Cayenne, Porsche Cayenne. I used to have this car and I love it. And every time I see it, my heart skips a beat and I want it again. There is a way that I can enjoy it that nobody else will. And I know that because of that, there is a source of money that's already destined for me to have it so I can enjoy. And now all I have to do is align with it, allow, and receive in exchange for something that I'm willing to do that fulfills somebody else's purpose. But as long as I align and receive, I can have that car paid in cash, full. And now I have you guys as a witness to create that. So the conversation of money must happen along with the conversation of living a purpose. Because if you really go back and listen to that sentence, I may even post it in the comments. If you really allow yourself to take in the power of what he teaches, Wallace Wattles, in this book. I've read this book like 20 times, and I never read it again. I never read it the same again. So every single time that I dove into this book, and it's such a quick book, like first time I read it, I think it took me 2 hours. It's taken me a week to reread the first chapter because I'm reading it so differently every single time that I get into my cells expansion of what money really is for and how to live an abundant life. And now I am aligned more than ever with, in order for me to live my purpose, money has to come with it. My healthy relationship with money must be in place for me to live my purpose, because there is everything out there available for me to live my purpose, but only to the degree that I will allow myself to receive. And guess what is the best barometer for how much I receive? Money. Because love is beautiful, and it's definitely how much can I let myself receive. And there are ways that I teach my clients to receive and see where they don't, through non-tangible ways, because they're non-threatening. But then eventually comes a conversation of money and us allowing ourselves to receive and have tangible ways of seeing. I allow myself to receive $5,000, $10,000, and I can tangibly see it, and I can only overcome and work with all the stuff that's in my way of receiving by actually opening up and asking for it. That's the only way I can really see what's in the way, which is why I love the conversation of money, and which is why I had to bring it back to the conversation of living on purpose. So I'm going to say this one more time. You are meant to live on purpose, your purpose that nobody else can fulfill. And you are meant to be as rich as you can possibly allow yourself to be, because you have a soul contract with somebody who created something for you to live your purpose much fuller than you could ever imagine. And then you have to pay them for it, whether it's a course, whether it's coaching, whether it's house, whether it's a hotel for your retreat, whether it's a publisher of your book, whether it's you name it. You'll have to pay for something that this person has created to help you fuller step into your purpose. If you're working in health, like I work a lot with people in a health industry, because that's been my background as a health coach. And they help people with health, like I love vitamins and supplements. Well, there are vitamins and supplements that have been created for us to be healthier in our bodies, so we can flow the energy better, and so we can sleep better, eat better, be cleaner, and then fuller live in purpose. And the more I have money to invest in those vitamins, the healthier I am to flow the energy without any obstructions, physical obstructions in my body. Wake up a lot easier, sleep a lot better, right? And have a ton of energy to work as long as I want to create what it is that I'm here to create. So, as always, I am inviting you to, if this poked you, if this awakened something in you, if you're confused by it, if you're pissed off at me because I talk about money and purpose in the same conversation, money, purpose, God, soul, same conversation. If you're pissed off, I want to know from you. I want to hear from you, because you are the person that I want to direct my next conversation to. So let me know if it helped you, if it inspired you. I want to hear from you in the comments as well, so I can keep delivering what serves you best. And you guys, I'm so excited about my summit. I cannot wait to share more with you. As I bring on new guests, I'll be sharing with you about them, because you're my tribe. So you'll be the first ones to hear the big yeses that I get from my dream guests and all the other people who'll be contributing to you as well. So have an amazing, rich, purposeful day. Let me know if I served you. I want to hear from you, whether it's a love, a like, or a comment. I appreciate it all. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah.